Yo, what's up, you guys? Your boy Ben Bahari here, represent Bahari Nation Sports Podcast. Much love to the entire LDBC and the entire basketball community. We're gonna have my show of basketball conversations tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time. So make sure to tune in. We're gonna discuss about the James Harden trade. We're gonna discuss about a lot of different stuff, including some of the stuff that Jackie McMullen said on her podcast. We're gonna go in full depth about it. So stay tuned for that tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Time, right here on this channel. All right. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get all the latest notifications when I start dropping videos and live streams. So, with that being said, let's get down to the breaking news at hand here. So, unfortunately, the bad luck continues for Karl Anthony Towns. Now, it's been announced that he's now tested positive for COVID-19. I feel for the dude. I really, really do. Because remember, last April, his mother, Jacqueline Cruz Towns, died because of complications from COVID-19, and she dealt with the virus for pretty much the entire month. And also prior after that, um, Carl Anthony Towns has also admitted that six other family members had pretty much died from the virus. So this is pretty much what he said on a statement through his social media. He pretty much said, "In quote, prior to tonight's game, I received yet another awful call that I tested positive for COVID. I will immediately isolate and follow every protocol. I pray every day that this nightmare of the virus will subside, and I beg everyone to continue taking this seriously by taking all necessary precautions. It breaks my heart that my family, and particularly my father and sister continue to suffer from the anxiety that comes along with this diagnosis, as we know all too well what will the end result could be. To my niece and nephew, I promise you I will not end up in a box next to grandma, and I will beat this." And also through the ESPN article that Minnesota announced earlier that its Friday night game against the Memphis Grizzlies has been postponed because of contacting tracing the Timberwolves organization. Gen- Gerson Rojas, the team's president of basketball operations, said during a news conference on Friday that the organization had two positive tests, including Towns, over the past 2 days, and that one player is in the league's contact tracing protocols. So it's really been rough on the man, and I feel for him too because you guys, as you guys know, I went through the virus myself. It was not fun, and my sister went through the virus, and she's still feeling the after effects of it even now. You know what I'm saying? Her lungs are pretty much messed up. She's been going through a lot of heart issues after that. So it's going to take her a long time to pretty much recover physically and mentally from it. But you got to feel for Carl Anthony Towns, man. I mean, this guy has been through a lot in the last year since the pandemic began. I mean, think about this for a moment. He lost his mother back in late last April. All right, and much after that, he lost six other family members, and now he has to be pretty much the caregiver to pretty much his father and his sister and the other people in the family right now. And to compound all of this, okay, Carl Anthony Towns right now, he's only 25 years old, and he's already experienced a lot of stuff that a lot of us should not even have to experience at this point. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I'm trying to tell everybody, as simple as this. Please take this virus very, very seriously. All right. Follow the necessary protocols. Put your damn mask on. Even I know I've seen some people, even in my hometown, that have pretty much not been that have been walking around not wearing a mask. All you're doing is creating more problems down the line because this whole country is trying to catch up and containing this virus. All right. So my point is this. Okay. Hold on one second. All right. There we go. So listen, my point is this. All right. People need to realize that this virus ain't going away, y'all. All right. Even with this vaccine that pretty much just came out with it. Okay. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be very, very skeptical about the vaccine. My brother pretty much took the vaccine because he had to take it to pretty much continue working at the hospital in Minneapolis. I know my mom's going to eventually take it. It's going to have to eventually take it too. And if they make it through, I might join in, But the point is this, all right? We're still living in hard times because of this virus here, guys. And don't try to assume that all these athletes are pretty much invincible people because they're not. They're regular people just like you and me. And for a guy like Carl Anthony Towns who makes millions of dollars, all right, all that doesn't protect the fact that he lost his mother, lost other family members to this virus, and now he's going through the same thing right now. So the only thing I hope for at this point is for him to make a full recovery from this and could basically continue on living his life. All right. And let me just say this though too: the NBA has been really was pretty much in been falling a little bit behind in terms of their own, standard protocols. I mean, we're seeing, cases, popping off left and right, and seeing games being postponed or canceled because teams don't have enough players to pretty much play. So we might discuss that tomorrow on my show. Should the NBA season continue on if the amount of cases continue on the pile up? So, and the other question is, should the NBA enforce its players to take the vaccine? That's the big question that I'm sure a lot of people are going to have different opinions about, and we'll discuss that tomorrow night. But for Karl Anthony Towns' perspective, I wish him a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? I know I fully get where he's coming from, and I feel the same, empathy that I went through too, and my sister went through as well. So I wish him, the speed recovery. Prayers to him and his family, right now. And when you come back, you can come back on the court and do what you do best, and pretty much go out there and dominate. So once again, Karl Anthony Towns announced that he tested positive for COVID-19, and he's going to be staying on, standard protocol for the next 2 weeks. So prayers up to you, man. Real talk, bro. So that's pretty much my 2 cents. You let me know what you think in the comment section below. And with that, I'm out. Peace.